everyone. Welcome back to Sisters Corner. As always, I'm Anita and I'm here with my amazing sister.
Hi everyone, my name is Esther and we are so happy to have you back on our channels. Have you ever had these issues where you really wanted to go somewhere, but because of the responsibilities that you've got and everything else going on around you, you are limited to where you can go and what you can do? Well, today we are going to talk about limitations as a single parent and how that can make you vulnerable.
Sis, I think this topic came about when we were planning our Turkey trip or what?
No, that was when we were planning to go to the Asake concert.
Ashake concert,
Ashake,
yeah. Because we had to plan for the hotels and all that, and then childcare came in, and then we were like, no, we can't afford this.
No. And it doesn't help that we are both going away this summer.
Yeah.
So having to think about that. So already we've got financial limitations.
Yep.
And then thinking about, okay, now we need to plan who is going to look after the children.
Yeah.
Childcare limitations.
Yeah.
When you get there, you have to plan your travel, staying overnight, the clothes that you wear, because come on, you're going somewhere, you need to dress nice.
Yeah.
And the food, the drinks, and all of that. This can impose such difficulties for us as single parents. Because there are lots of places that you want to go that you will not be able to take the children with you.
No, absolutely not.
But because of the lack of support, the lack of having somebody consistently there to help you with the children, and the financial impact as well, it puts such limitations in front of you.
It does.
And then it comes down to as well that you want to do things with the children that because of finances,
you can't do it.
And that also now becomes a limitation.
Yeah, and it can be heartbreaking as well. I mean, I think the Ashake concert, we were keen, we were very keen on going, and when these limitations came up, we were like, no, if we were not single mothers, we would have been there.
Yes.
But because of these limitations, we are having up to think about another thing to do with our time.
Yeah.
And we might find something else doing, and there'll be another limitations. There's always a limitation on you as a single mother.
There is. I think one of the things that I really find as a limitation is I love to travel. And I want to be, as on my bucket list, I want to go to as many countries
that you can.
That's it. And actually want to be able to visit all the continents of the world. When you've got 3 children like I have,
it's hard.
There is no way that you can book plane tickets for 4 people, hotel for 4 people, for 3 days, 4 days, 5, etc. So, for example, sis, I love to travel.
Yeah.
And on my bucket list, I actually have it on there that I want to go to all the continents of the world. But it's so difficult.
Yeah.
And you are limited to where
you can go
because of how much it costs to travel. So, having to buy tickets, plane tickets for 4 people, accommodation for 4 people, food for 4 people, clothing
for 4 people. Tell me about it.
It's a lot.
And then when you are on the holiday, planning excursions as well.
Yes.
For 4 people. Some excursions can cost about £50.
Yeah. It's difficult, and that can be such a limitations, and it can cause a lot of sadness to you as a single parent, because you've got people out there going, oh yes, and I'm going here this summer, or you've got your friends telling you, and we are traveling here, and you know that you are limited because of the financial impact. and everything that you have to take on
Take on,
because it's just one income, one person
person.
bringing all of that in.
Yeah, yeah. And you can't go without the kids.
No.
Because if you go without the kids, who is going to
Who's gonna take care of them?
Yeah, who's going to take care of them? And you being away without your kids is also another workload you'll be thinking all the time. So you wouldn't even have that much fun on holiday.
No.
You would be calling to check on them. How are you? What are you doing? Have you had breakfast? Have you had lunch? And it's not the luxury you want when you are on a holiday.
No.
So these limitations on single mothers or single parents in general is hard. I don't know about single fathers out there, but as far as I know, or as far as I can remember, most single dads are co-parenting with their baby mamas or whatsoever, and sometimes they get to have some free time.
Yeah.
They are only able to have the kids at their own convenience. Whereas you, the mother, you are with the kids 24/7. So it impacts on you more than the dad.
Yeah.
It does.
Absolutely.
It does.
And, it's not even just about traveling, is it? There are so many other opportunities that you miss out on as a single parent because of the limitations that you've got in your life. So, for example, you got work and there are certain promotions coming up.
You can't go for it.
No, you cannot, because it may mean that your working hours will change. You may have to work a lot later.
Yeah.
And you cannot.
And you have to make provision for childcare. If you're going for that promotion, you have to think thoroughly about it. How you're going to manage your childcare, your finances, and everything about this new promotion that you are going for.
And sometimes the money that you will be earning on top of whatever it is because of the promotion will have to go all the way into childcare.
Yeah. So most single mothers, some of them end up not going in for a promotion. They would rather stay at where they are and be there for their kids.
Yes.
And also they see it as their comfort zone. Most single mothers are, the majority of them are in their comfort zones. They don't want to get out of it because they don't know what is going to happen, or the fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
And it's a shame.
It is.
It is a shame because sometimes you are so enthused that I want this promotion. I think I can do better in this promotion.
Yeah.
You have all the confidence. You have all it takes to go to have that promotion.
Well qualified, well experienced in the role.
Yeah, but because of these limitations, it sets you back.
It does.
And it keeps you in your comfort zone. I mean, this year I have come out of my comfort zone. I'm exploring so many passions. I'm exploring things that I need to do for my self-development. And yeah, the limitations are there, but I think it's going to be a shame where I have advanced to a certain level that I want to get to, but because of me being a single parent, I would have to swindle myself back into my comfort zone. Because coming out of your comfort zone, it takes a lot of time and courage to come out of it. It's not easy to come out of your comfort zone. So when you have that confidence to come out of it, and because of something, you are set back, it is a shame, a big one.
It is. And I've seen, I've seen and I've heard stories of a lot of single parents who decide not to go into education because, again, of the limitations that they are facing.
Yeah.
And I can understand.
Oh, yeah.
I can relate.
Yeah.
Because we've both been there.
Yeah.
where we really had to take a step back in our own education.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Just to wait for the children to get to a certain level,
Yeah.
at a certain age.
Yeah.
But that's always kind of like pushing you down.
It's always pushing you down. It's always pushing you down. That is why it is best, before you become a mother, you have to think through all of these. How is my future going to be when I have a child?
Yeah.
Because having a child comes with responsibilities and sacrifices, and limitations is one of them.
Yes.
You having that limit on your life, on what to do with your life and career, it's a sacrifice.
It is. And, you know, like, it's not, you know, so you saying that, it's not just single mothers who faces this.
No,
Once
it's
I was
mothers in
speaking
general.
to a married man, and he was saying, oh, I'm here because they've got a business. And then it's like, you know, I want to go to university. My wife wanted to go to university. We've got this business, and so both of us cannot go at the same time. And plus, we've got young children as well. So now I am having to stay back to run the business whilst the woman go to school. And that's some of these limitations that we're talking about. So it's not just single parents who faces it.
It's a general thing.
It's a general thing, isn't it? Especially when it comes to education, when it comes to going out. I mean, I think when it comes to going out to do fun things and things like that, it's a lot easier when you are in a when you were a couple. And also career advancement can be a little bit more easier when you are a couple. However, when you are on your own, it's twice as hard.
Even though you are co-parenting, your other partner might not like you advancing in your career.
And they, you know, they are not going to sit there and say, oh yeah, I'm going to support your dreams.
No, they are not going to. You're not together in the first place.
No, they don't have to support
you. So they don't have to support you. And there can be instances, even if you were together, there is some sort of jealousy. So they wouldn't even, there are some partners who doesn't want their wives or husbands excelling in their career. They are like, no, we are of the same level. I am in a higher level than you, so I wouldn't want you becoming equal with me.
Yes.
So I'm not going to support you on this. They will try to pull you back and put you at a place where you cannot advance in any aspect of your life.
Yeah, and definitely within couples, isn't it?
And how much more you are separated, both of you are living your own lives, and you want them to support you. No? They wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't. So to our young boys and girls out there, our young women and men out there, before you consider becoming a mother or a father, think about your future. Think about where you would want to see yourself in the next 10 years. Would you want to see yourself advancing in your career? Whatever path you choose, do you consider yourself excelling or thriving? If that is the case, and if you want to be a parent, please have conversations with mothers and fathers, and most importantly, with single mothers, and they will share their insight with you so that you would know what is best and how to go about it. I tell you, we don't have regrets, but then it's not an easy job to do.
No, absolutely not. And you know, as my sister have shared, it's really important to sit down, think about it, plan your life well to make sure that when you do bring children into this world, it doesn't stop you, or it doesn't have that impact that it's going to have on what you want to do, and that you don't face those limitations because you've already experienced all of that things before going on to have children. Thank you so much for joining us again. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and we can't wait to see you again next time. Bye.